and I'm here to bring you a UFC recap. Okay. Wow. This was really good. Okay, first let's start off with Lesnar and Hunt. Brock Lesnar, WWE superstar, made his return to fight the Samoan Mark Hunt. And I'm a huge UFC fan, but I was literally going for Lesnar here, cause he looked like he was on top of your game. He said he was ready. He said he was all of that. So I was like, Lesnar. What I didn't get right is Lesnar. I thought Lesnar or Hunt were gonna knock each other out, but you know, but it's okay. Lesnar still won. And the biggest surprise of the night, Miesha Tate versus Amanda Nunes. Miesha Tate, the bantamweight champion. Amanda Nunes, the challenger. I was honestly going for Amanda Nunes because, dude, she's just a really good fighter. But I really love Miesha Tate. But I didn't care. It was very nerve-wracking. I thought Miesha Tate was gonna win. Dude, Amanda Nunes broke her nose. Nunes knocks her down and defeats her in the very first round, rear naked choke. And here we go with Jose Aldo and Frankie Edgar. I was going for Edgar all the way here, but Aldo won that round. Okay, he's alright, man. He's alright. And then my favorite UFC fighter, or at least my favorite heavyweight UFC fighter, we got Cain Velasquez versus Travis Brown. Cain Velasquez obviously knocks him out in the very first round. Nothing there to it. Velasquez is a better fighter. And Pena versus Zingano. Cat Zingano versus Juliana Pena. I was going for Pena all the way. Dude, what a good fight. It was a very good fight. I liked it. This one, I didn't even care about this fight. I wasn't even paying attention about this fight. But there's something I want to talk to you about. Something huge. Well, there's two things I need to talk to you about, and they're both huge. Cormier versus Jones. John Bones Jones tested positive for some kind of substance. Couldn't make the fight. I got so pissed. John Jones is like, dude, you don't even understand. John Jones is amazing, and he tested positive for a substance. I got so pissed when I heard about this yesterday. But Cormier was pissed too. I know that for a fact. But he finds another opponent, and that is Silva, the Spider Silva. What else competitor is that? What I got pissed about is Cormier was so scared. All he had was to hold Silva. Silva would have knocked him out, but no. It was a 3-round fight. Obviously, DC Cormier won. I'm not saying he deserves to win, but that was an alright fight, man. It really disappointed me on how Cormier, how good he is. But the Spider Silva is the greatest. Well, this is what Dana White says, is the greatest fighter of all time, and I couldn't agree more. But that was one of his worst fights I've ever seen from the Spider Silva. I have lots of respect for Cormier. I have lots of respect for Cormier, and I have lots of respect for the Spider. I honestly did not get this fight, and this Aldo and Edgar very disappointed me. Edgar, just you're pussy. You disappointed me. You acted like you were scared that fight, like scared. Aldo was just kicking back, you know, blocking punches, doing shit, and then when you attacked, that's when he got the better of you. And now I need to talk to you about something that's not on UFC 200. It's gonna be on UFC 202, August 20th, Saturday. It's on pay-per-view. Well, all of these are on pay-per-view, but go to pay-per-view and order this fight right now. Nate Diaz versus the notorious Conor McGregor at 196. At 196, Nate Diaz destroyed Conor McGregor, and Nate Diaz is one of my favorite fighters ever. To ever, you know, and Nick Diaz, but Nate Diaz, yo, he did not disappoint me at 196, and now they're versing again at 202, and I can't wait. And they were supposed to verse at UFC 200, what I'm about to show you right now, but Conor McGregor backed out. Don't get it, but you know, it is what it is. But now they're gonna verse again, and Nate Diaz is gonna win again. And Jose Aldo and Frankie Edgar, it says featherweight title fight, but it wasn't actually a title fight. In this matchup, it was like for number one contender. Conor McGregor is the champion, and then Aldo won, Jose Aldo. So Jose Aldo won the number one contender, and he will fight Conor McGregor for the championship after he fights Nate Diaz. And then Velasquez, my favorite fighter to ever step in the octagon, man. Bruh. He's number one contender for, I forgot his name, but the champion. Yes, Velasquez was the champion. He was the best heavyweight champion until he lost to Fabricio Werdum. But Fabricio Werdum lost to some guy, a bunch of nobody. But Velasquez is finna get his title back, and I'm telling you that right now. Alright, so that, I'm gonna wrap up the video right there. It was very intense. Jon Jones is facing a 2-year suspension. 2-year suspension because he tested positive again. That's not even the first time he's tested positive. I'm really disappointed in Jon Jones, because the only reason why I wanted to watch UFC 200 was for Miesha Tate, Nunes, and for Velasquez, but biggest for Jones and Cormier. That just made me cry so much, dude. Jones, dude, get your shit together, man. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap up the video. I don't know if Jon Jones has officially been suspended for the substance that he used. I heard it was cocaine, and then other thing, I heard it was steroids. But whatever it is, he denied it. He said, and Dana White, the president of UFC, believes this. He didn't mean to take whatever it was. And I personally believe that, because Jon Jones was trying to get clean. He was trying to be a better man, but, you know, stuff happens, and, you know, it sucks for him. He couldn't compete. He couldn't compete for the title, man. And Cormier is the champion, but he never beat Jon Jones. I forgot what UFC it was. Jon Jones won Cormier the first time, got the title, but found illegal substance in his system, stripped him for the title. This was gonna be his first fight back, but guess what? Illegal substance abuse, man. I just don't get Jon Jones, man. I honestly don't get Jon Jones, but it's whatever he wanted. Dang, dude, I really feel bad for Jon Jones, man. And Nick Diaz, I will talk more about the situation. About like 9 months ago, I think, he got suspended for 5 years for marijuana. What? That is the stupidest thing ever. And even the president of USC said that was stupid. I'm telling you right now, whoever sentenced him, I think it's some Las Vegas. It was Las Vegas sports thing. They suspended him for 5 years. When people have done steroids, coke, just a lot of drugs, and then they only get suspended for like 2. Look at Jon Jones, honestly. If it's actually cocaine in the system and he gets 2 years suspended, that's okay. So what? Nick Diaz smoked a little marijuana and then he. Okay, that's a different story for a different time. Like, subscribe, and thank you for watching this video.